Hi guys, this is Az from Integrum Health and Wellness, and today we're going to talk phones. How is your phone damaging you? The reality of it is at the minute is out of the 7 billion people on the planet, 6 billion people have access to a cell phone, mobile phone, whatever you guys want to call it. 2,617. That is the average number for how many times we touch or interact or pick up our mobile devices. And that's the average. So if you consider yourself a heavy user, you can go up to as far as 5,000 times per day interacting with this device. It's taking up an average of 4 hours in your day where you are interacting with your mobile phone. Now, this might be okay, you might not be seeing the problem, but today we're going to discuss 4 areas where your mobile phone is damaging you. Number 1, posture. So the way we stand. The issue with the mobile phone is the way that we're using it. More often than not, I'm going to hike myself up so you guys can see this. We are holding our phone below eye level. So naturally our head is then tilted forward, then causing our spine to tilt, our shoulders to round. Now this might be slightly exaggerated, but not by much. Take a look next time you're on the train, next time you're sitting on a bus or around people, and notice how far forward they lean when they're looking into their device. Now, the issue is not many people want to be walking around like this so that they can have their correct posture and have their phone up in front of them. But this is causing untold damage. Neck problems, forward head posture, rounding of the shoulders, really damaging stuff. Now, I'm not going to go through the fixes for any of this just yet. Let's get through all of the issues and then we can loop back and try and talk about some of the solutions for the problems in hand. The next thing is our circadian rhythm. So if you've never heard of this term before, this is your natural ability to fall asleep and to wake up in the morning. So the circadian rhythm is a natural inbuilt rhythm within us and within all animals on when to wake up, when to have energy, when to wind down, and when to fall asleep. Now it's affected by multiple things in terms of what we eat, what we do during the day, how much energy we consume, etc. But a big part of this is down to light, so natural light. In the morning the sun comes up and we rise. We are meant to rise with the sun. In the evening, as the sun starts to set, go down, that's our time to start going down, to start relaxing, getting ready to sleep. Okay? The problem is that it gets to nighttime and we're all lighting up our screens. We are all on our phones and we are still absorbing, in particular, blue light. So from the spectrum of light, particularly the one that affects the production of melatonin, which is the sleep hormone, is affected by exposure to blue light. Our brain associates it with daytime, with rising, with getting up. So it throws your circadian rhythm out, and then you wonder why it's 3 a.m. and you're sitting staring at your phone watching this very video, wondering why you can't fall asleep. Number 3 is mental clarity. The problem is that whilst we are on these phones, we are constantly absorbing information and not necessarily always useful information. Social media takes up around 2 of these 4 hours a day that we spend on the phone. And social media, generally speaking for people, is a constant, never-ending thumb scroll, going through and just absorbing what I like to refer to as white noise. So if you were around for the days of analog TV, analog radio, and hearing this sound, that's referred to as white noise. It serves no purpose, it serves no use, it's just filling the void, filling the space. And this is what we are doing a lot of the time with our phones, is we are sitting there like zombies, filling it with white noise, filling our minds and our brains with this constant rechurned information over and over and over again. Guaranteed you've had a time where you're scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through Facebook, and the voice in the back of your head is saying, put it down, stop, that's enough, all right, one more minute, and then we put down the phone and we get on with what we have to do. But lo and behold, you carry on sitting there. You grow more frustrated with yourself, and your mental clarity is completely and utterly dimmed. You are kind of desensitized to what's going on in and around you. A link to that is our social skills. It's the strangest irony of the time that in a generation of social media, we are all losing the ability to socialize. We're losing the ability to make eye contact when we talk to people. We're struggling to hold a full conversation without the need to break away and check this. We're really finding it difficult to put this down, to put it away and be able to sit with a person and make a connection, a deep, meaningful connection. This is probably for me the most upsetting of all of them, when I see kids and young teenagers or even young adults unable to communicate, unable to express themselves emotionally because they are lost in this world of technology. So, these are the problems. What are the solutions? Well, it's not realistic in today's society to say that we can just put it away, that I'm going to be mobile phone free. It is the future, the way that businesses are running. If you look at YouTube, if you look at Facebook, Instagram, this is the way that businesses are now reaching their customers. This is the way that the workforce is moving towards. So to separate ourselves from it completely, probably for most of us, is unrealistic. But what we can do is develop a consciousness of it. Develop an awareness of how much time and how much energy we are spending on our mobile devices. How much screen time are we exposing ourselves to? And more importantly, are we making any distinct effort to have a time of the day where we do not look at a screen, where we are completely and utterly disconnected from that world so that we can truly connect with the world, whether it be time with your spouse, with your partner, time with your children, even time for yourself where you sit and read a book, you go for a walk, you play an instrument. Do something that breaks you away from this constant absorption of information, that makes you stand straight for a few hours of your day, that makes you talk to someone, that makes you interact. I think the true solution to this is that we're at a stage where it's prolific and it's come out of nowhere and it's massive. And now what we need to do is refine the balance. We've gone from nothing to everything, and we need to find that nice place in the middle where technology serves us, but it doesn't control us. This is Az from Integrum Health and Wellness, wishing you well.